alternate crits 95?
95.
95.
Cool. Well, hello everyone. We're back. Tombs and Tendrils. It's session 47. Session 47. Been like 3 weeks.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. I'm sad. I missed you guys, and I think the gap before last session was also kind of big, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was like a 2 week. Yeah.
We're like, it's almost like we're a role-playing crew or something, because that's the thing, right? You life gets in the way, or life finds a way.
Oh my gosh, that guy is so handsome. He is.
He's a good old boy.
Come on.
Cool. So we're trying out some new camera stuff. It's not our conference room with our little track cams and stuff, but it's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
Actually. So
Pretty decent.
pretty decent. So yeah, hopefully the audio and everything's good. I'll upload it and do the work, all of it,
Okay.
all of the anyway. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get a recap from last session. We're gonna need to go in depth.
Thank you.
All right, Deco.
So,
Need like a smoking jacket.
our group of people went and sought out the witches, and boy oh boy, we find them.
All right.
I remember we went in this like deep passage, and everyone succeeded in crossing the bridge except for our buddy Crisis, who fell like 20 feet. And like
It was
My
12
fortune
meters.
cookie
oh,
lied to me.
it's like
It told me I would be
36
lucky.
feet. And he
I'm never
was
doing
like,
that
oh,
again.
and then he climbed up and someone brought him across. Anyway, then we went and met with these witches, and
These witches.
yeah, and we talked with them. We told them our needs, and then then we all had like a vision, a separate vision. And if there was a big group vision, I'm actually not remembering that. So if I'm missing something, tell me.
It was just you, buddy.
Yeah, I was the only one.
You had the vision, and then we met individually with the witches.
Oh yeah, and I think the vision I had. This is the one. Oh yeah, I had this vision where this demon came out, the Master of Keys, my nemesis, and he killed everyone, and I tried to stop him and I couldn't, and he just broke me and burned me, and none of my powers worked. Crisis was the only one who seemed to be unaffected by him, but I was definitely affected by this monster. And he like cut someone's head off, and he like lit people on fire, and he's ripping people apart. And then he like infested him with his demonness and turned them against me. It was really sad. And then the other vision I had, we're fighting these evil robot men who shoot like this green weapon that disintegrates people into ash and like sucks their energy in, and then uses that to dispense more green stuff. And we were fighting them, and we were actually killing a ton of them, but it was super close. And then as soon as a bunch of them would die, there's a big one that would make them all come back to life again. And then slowly but surely, one by one, we were dying. And then I'm pretty sure the last thing I remember is me dying, and then I woke up in a cold sweat. But I think I woke up in a vision. No?
Who helped you out of that vision?
Oh! This dude's sister, Cassandra.
Alina.
There we go.
Yeah,
But yeah, she helped me out. I can't remember what she said. She said like,
Die, Deco.
no, I need some help from our beloved G. She stabbed me. You awake?
Exploded.
Our beloved Jeebus.
Yeah, Jesus. But she brought me out of it, and she was aware that this was a vision. Like it wasn't like because she was actually there, right? It wasn't just like me in my head being like, oh, she saved me, but she in reality was like in the vision and like came in and helped me out of it.
Yeah, she said that was the future that you would face if you went into the tombs alone, the ruins alone.
Yeah.
Tombs is not an unlocked word yet.
Oh yeah, and then what was it? There's something else. Oh, also, I have a choice that I have to make, and I don't know what it is. And
You just gotta make the right one.
if I make the wrong one, then we're for sure gonna die. And then after that, we all had our own individual visions. No?
Interactions.
Oh, yeah.
Intertractions.
I had no visions.
Oh, you also got Nick here.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. Is he like my dog now?
Yeah, he's sticking around, yeah. You don't have any cyber implants, so
That's true.
he's just
I have cyber hands, but that's it.
You're a familiar face.
I'm a familiar spirit.
I mean, he's new.
You're a monster.
You're a monster.
Yeah, Nagara probably wouldn't
The
like
most
what's become of.
Oh, no, I'm not. What's his face? Thaddeus is definitely the most tech of us all. We'll give it a run for his money, though.
Run for his money.
I'm ready to kill some stuff.
Are you?
Are you talking as
What?
your
I mean,
character
building
or your
down a
player?
So, yeah, Deco's forgetting just one thing.
Remind me.
You guys so this is where I think he's thinking about the visions individually. So you guys went up on the head of this wrecked titan that the witches are dwelling in, and that was where they gave everybody new bonds.
Yes.
And then, upon giving them the bonds, they told you to jump off into the mist. A leap of faith, yep. And everybody did it, which I wasn't surprised about, but I was a little sad about.
Oh, really? Oh.
Oh, wait.
That
Oh.
was a good answer. I like that. Yeah, so leap of faith, and then did I end the session there?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
That was a good way to end it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway,
Good job, me.
so session 47. Let's get on with it.
Ready.
Can everybody see your character sheets good? I have the lighting a little dim to
Oh,
I'm
I
good.
can see fine.
with the camera thing.
I like
And actually, I
mood
think I
lighting.
can do this. You know what? I'm a fan of mood lighting too.
Ah, why did I
I got a
deserve that?
twofer out of that.
What happened?
Found stuff in into her.
Oh.
I did it.
These two is just.
This is what happens when we embrace game
It's actually
violence.
part of the bond. He's just trying to get into character.
Cast this.
All right.
Collateral.
Sounds accurate. Checks out.
Okay. I think I'm ready.
You could have done that to anyone.
Only war characters.
Oh,
Oh.
Here we come.
get out of here.
Oh gosh, no. This group's in trouble.
Let me get back into my Castus.
By any chance, has any time passed
You're
since
lucky
our
that
only
season
war
won.
characters?
I know.
Alright, I'm still dying then.
I think they were helping you.
I went and just went to sleep.
I don't remember where we left the only war character.
We were on a ship.
We were on a ship.
You were in
we
the gun
just
cutter.
Killed another.
We killed the driver.
Oh no!
And he carved the chaos symbol
And I
into
stole
And-
BB's
Oh, and I
mask,
dropped it.
and then
Yeah.
You
his
kicked him off the
armor.
back of the ship.
Yeah.
I
In like the middle of a town.
After we were reported
It's
for
about to be
it,
like a chaos.
and also somehow
I'm really
he convinced
counting
us
on
that
that.
he was
Fine.
working. Yeah.
And don't
He was
forget,
fine.
the
I'm fine. Everything's fine. How are you?
Guess where they are?
They're in the sewers. They've
No,
been
no,
there
no.
for.
They're under. Oh wait, are
No.
they in the sewers or are they in the
You
caverns?
threw him in the birthing district.
Yes, with all
Which
the
means
crazy
they're
monsters.
everywhere now.
Not
Oh,
Not
Can you
ye-
imagine? Like pretty soon we're gonna go to the birthing district and it's all gonna be green people in the tanks. Be like, what the heck?
they have been.
Sorry, keep going.
Yar. Okay, so you were given the orders to fly to the coordinates 325892. The polar regions.
Oh yeah.
So this is north of the neighboring hive sprawl Lux Arbor. And you were told to link with Valkyrie Team 6-4, aka the Crow. Friends. Gene Stiller Colt. So here's what you know. The Gene Stiller Colt have eliminated forces protecting the glacial water that is being mined for the nobility in the polar regions and are hunkering down. You are to run a recon mission and just discover what they're doing and then connect back with High Commander Jethro Mullins.
Mullins?
I know. I thought of that just now.
Yeah.
Jethro is fine, but Mullins.
What was his first name?
Jaden.
Jaden
Yeah.
Mullins, we love you. Funny guy.
He's a dude from Army Ships.
Has a beard.
No,
Has
He's
a
a
beard
beard,
now. And a
yeah.
motorcycle. He's
That's
like
great.
super fly.
He's a handsome
I wonder
fella.
if his nose itches. On July the 23rd.
Please. Bring
Okay.
it on back.
So yeah, you're flying through the skies in this vesicle, and you like that. How's everybody doing
Dying.
after the stuff? Why are you dying again?
I don't know. I have 8 crit though.
Oh,
I know. Like I'm actually dying.
Oh my god!
I don't know, like,
I thought
we
tried to
keep
fix it.
coming back to the Only War characters, and I feel like we fixed it, but then, like, apparently it hasn't been
It just
fixed,
hasn't
so
gotten
we
to.
haven't
Dude,
I
fixed it.
think that's
It was the
it's-
plasma gun blowing up on you.
Something happened.
No, it was the plasma gun.
It was
Because
bad.
we were playing it normal, and then after I killed the navigator, he was like looking at. He's like, "Oh, I'm dying."
Yeah.
He's like, "I need to go lay down."
Yeah.
Alright.
We told the crow people that he was hurt though.
Have you
Yeah.
had transmissions with
Yep.
him?
Yeah, because someone told us to go there, and I was like, "Okay, we got one that's pretty weird there."
Was it Commander Gates?
I think
sounds
it was
familiar.
Commander. She's pro, right? They're bad.
Was she a commander before? Did she
was
get up
Captain
promoted?
Gates.
Maybe it's Captain Gates. It's Captain.
Oh.
Oh. Well, it depends
Z-
if she's in the Navy or not. If she's in the Navy, that's a bigger promotion.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Captain of a boat? I'm sorry. Keep going.
She's a member of the Space Force.
That's Space Navy.
Space Navy deal. Yeah, Z has emptied her mind. She's just working on her plasma gun because she's just.
Oh,
Yeah,
is he a
she
girl?
forgets all about this.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's already forgotten that she straight up murdered some people earlier in the day.
I feel funny.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, this is good. This is fine. Everything's fine.
We're all fine here.
I think
How are you?
because it's so quiet, this is like the first time we've had a long time. I'm like thinking about things I've done. And I think I'm starting to realize war's changed me a little bit.
Just a
That's all.
Well, I'm just like, holy crap, I've done some dark things. And I'm like, but it's for the Emperor, I think.
No, you know it's not.
I know it's not.
Dude, you said blood for the blood god.
Oh, I did say
You did
that.
also carve a chaos symbol into it.
It just came to my mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
it
this
came
sounds
to his
right.
mind,
And
but
the
like,
cleric-
you know, the blood god is just another form of the Emperor,
I
right?
was just like, this feels right. It feels good.
Oh no.
And the cleric went back to study his holy word
Yeah.
to see if he could figure out.
Couldn't find it. There's like this page of like forbidden symbols, and this is missing.
It's like, just imagine it's like a preschool version of like a scripture book. Like,
I
This is
can't
where the Emperor
cover
came
this.
from.
It says here, Joan of Arc's a saint.
Yeah.
Who's Joan of Arc?
Before the wall. Anyway.
Uh,
Okay, so
Highly
flying through the
suspicious.
skies,
Mhm.
and you're flying through the skies. How are you doing?
You're the player.
I know.
I know you know you know.
Please fly.
Fly home, buddy.
Where's that from?
I work
Incredibles.
Oh, yeah. I work.
I made these boots.
Fly! I can fly! Can you fly?
What does
To
that
be
go up?
fair, I was pretty impressed that
Agility?
Daniel kept me.
Oh, that's my highest one. I make it.
You did it.
Wow.
You're insane.
With a plus,
You
baby.
did it.
Perfect. So, flying through the skies. It's a little cloudy, cloud cover, pitch dark. On your little Auspex scanner that's in the dashboard, you see a little blip coming towards you, but like flying behind you.
No.
Oh,
It's like Alien. He's
Oh
faster.
no. We've got company.
Wow. So, Mr. Evil.
He hasn't got his
That's
doctorate yet.
you.
Dr. Evil. Can you tell what it is? Is it like an airplane or a missile or what?
There's just a blip on my screen, man.
But you know, you fly, right? You should know what that is.
Flipping's bat. What?
I'm slippery snake.
Oh,
Roll for perhaps.
Ooh, that's looking fun.
She should know. She's like a pilot. I feel like they'd be like, the blips like this.
I was ready for that one.
That's you know.
Okay.
There's these, and then there's those.
Sorry, microphone. I am opening chat.
Enjoy the gaps.
Okay.
So can we roll to figure out bleep?
Bleep.
There's some
Blip.
blips
Sorry, blip.
and some bloops and the shoots.
Oh no,
Yeah, dude.
that's a good one.
Oh my gosh, Spaceballs?
Yeah.
So they just would have like.
Is that normal?
I love that movie.
It's a good one.
Anyway, what is this?
Our best people are combing the desert.
We ain't proud shit.
What's that?
I'm aware. And these dice are going back in their box.
Fire.
All right, yeah. So you look in your mirror, and
Adjusting.
there is a Valkyrie flying towards you.
Is
That is black.
There's a black Valkyrie headed straight towards us.
I'm going to say, try and establish contact. I'm going to say, Z, ready the plasma gun.
I nod my head. Bug, ready the plasma.
Okay, do we have any, like, is there any guns on this thing to shoot behind us or flares or?
There is. I thought you guys had the character sheet for that.
I'm
don't
walking
have
to the
anything.
back door and I'm opening it and I'm prepping my plasma gun.
Don't open the back door.
I'm getting ready to open it.
That's bad. We're in space.
We're not in space.
We're not.
We're flying like a thing.
If we're in space, it's going to be a short flight because he's opening that door.
We're in atmosphere, I believe.
What else? Oh, is there anything you can hit just in case they do something naughty where you can shoot them? So like, this shit, it's got to have some anti-missile, anti-stuff on here.
I don't know what's on this thing. It's new. And so am I.
I'm pulling it up.
Oh, good.
It's also...
That doesn't help us. I was gonna say we come from like a background of demolition stuff as well,
Oh, I mean, like, I guess if they get close enough, we can.
like grenades and missiles. And
Oh,
stuff.
hey,
It's
I
just a
have
fine-
Hot Shot Pilot.
Oh.
That's awesome.
So,
First damage for
That
Does
does
that
something.
mean you're good at avoiding damage or something? Or?
We'll just start calling you Maverick.
There's a new Maverick.
Maybe Goose?
Oh, you don't want to be Goose.
but I do.
If
He's
you're
like
gonna play
better
the
than Tom
piano
Cruise.
good, really once, and then when you like pull the thing, it's not gonna work right, and your wife's gonna be sad, and
Oh no.
Tom Cruise is gonna sleep with her. I've
Yeah.
never seen the movie. Is that what happens?
What?
I'm pretty sure that happens, right?
It's not his wife.
No.
Oh, is it just his girlfriend?
No.
I thought, because Goose had a wife, didn't he? I thought he had
Yeah,
like a
but
son.
I don't think they... Yeah, it was Meg Ryan was his wife,
Oh, yeah.
but they don't ever get together.
Okay.
It's some other stupid thing.
Oh.
Dude, I know I have.
No, calm down. She's not great.
I know I have.
Chip.
Oh, here's the gun cutter rules. Perfect.
If somebody wanted to hand me an only war
There you go.
book, I don't want that.
And only a war book.
Wait. I got it.
I don't want that either.
I do want
That would be
this,
cannibalism.
What?
which is in fact frowned
Shit.
upon in most
Oh.
societies.
I was really confused about Sunday for a
Yes.
second.
Please do no.
You're like
not,
looking
not
down,
so
like,
close.
what am I eating?
Is that why they're so good?
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh no. Do you like the plastic bag? Yeah, let me just
He
get
does
that.
like
Let
plastic
me get that out of the
bags.
way for you.
I don't know why.
Just having a ball.
Character can pilot or drive vehicles as if they were extensions of his own body and has a natural understanding of anything that needs steering. The character counts as having all operate skills at rank 1.
Oh, that's good.
Basically, they can drive or fly anything.
Oh, wow.
If they wish to later improve their operate skills, these advances must be bought using experience points as normal. Such is their skill. They also add 1 degree of success to any successful operate test.
That's really good. That's super handy.
I will be using... No.
What?
Ugh. Worst.
The sun chips?
That's dead.
Garden salsa.
And
Not my
racist.
thing. Great. Everything is racist.
That is true.
Everyone's a pretty.
No! No, I'm crying.
Fly us away
Stop these days.
I'm a ski.
So you have the gun
Well,
cover
who's the communications person?
You are.
You killed him.
Me? Oh.
I shot him.
You suck.
Ooh.
Yeah, you
Let
can
me
have
do
this,
it.
like, fake little, or who is wearing the,
I took favorite class.
You're the person who's most likely to do it, although he's the one who
I don't
generally
like
talks.
talking.
Well, he does the talking. You just establish
Also, it really gets us in trouble if I talk, probably.
You really don't want me to talk.
No, I don't
The
want you
calm,
to talk.
the calm child.
Ding, ding, ding.
What is our ship called?
Hello,
It's not
gun
named.
cutter.
Okay.
Miss Valkyrie.
I don't know.
Let's name her Lady Freedom.
Gun
Go.
cutter 54321. Who is it?
Who goes there?
Guncutter 54321. This is Valkyrie the Crow.
Hello, Valkyrie the
Need a
Crow.
copy?
Oh.
Copy.
How are you?
Yes, this is your conscience. How are you?
We met you
Okay,
before the
goodbye.
rendezvous point. That was good.
Yes, it is.
Is this
What's your
Sergeant
status?
Gates?
No, this is Davis.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Hello, Dave.
good to hear from you. Our status?
Captain
Someone's
Gates
hurt.
is well, though.
It was Sergeant, I remember now.
Yeah, it was
Sergeant
like
Gates?
Yeah.
she. Things are
Good to
alive.
hear Sergeant Gates is doing well.
Hmm?
What's your status?
How's the crew?
We have one severely injured crew member.
I think that's what I remember hearing.
He's resting.
Is that going to be sufficient for his needs?
Probably not. If you guys have a medic on board, that would be pretty handy dandy notebook.
You can buy anything on our ship with this.
Stop it.
Sorry.
We do. We do have a medic.
That would be pretty handy.
Well, we are heading to these coordinates as fast as we can. I don't think it's a good idea to stop and take care of your man if he doesn't need it right now.
It's only dying a little.
And we'll need to land outside the area as well, so we can have a medic address his needs while you guys do recon.
Copy.
Do. Hey, ask them what kind of, if they have any weapons for SDOs.
Do you possibly also have some extra weapons on board?
Yep, we have plenty of las rifles. We have a couple long las and several RPGs
Excellent. You guys are prepared.
and a turret
Okay.
and a
Nuke.
yeah, I don't know, just stuff. We have stuff.
Great. Copy that.
We'll see
Shut it
you
up.
at the rendezvous point then.
You're not talking to them.
Oh,
Use my crew members.
Oh well, nope, it's all right. I'll see you. I'll see you there if you make it.
Thank you.
Emperor protect.
Alright, I'm staying at
Hail
the,
Emperor.
I'm still going to stay at the back door. I don't Did that make it? Alright.
Did you make it?
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
wow.
really mean.
2
Don't
for 2.
do it. No, I told you not to do it.
All right.
Oh, no.
Alright.
Cody.
I will throw everything at it. Okay.
Go for
So,
garbage.
It's a tough angle, but.
It is a tough
If you
angle.
make this, Cody will live in shame forever.
Oh my god!
you hit the children.
I felt the crumbs. It was just like, they just like brain trash.
You see what you started?
Oh, I'm so sorry. It was just
Just
beautiful.
watch the camera.
That cat was like, ah!
I couldn't see where it went. The cat's freaking. Alright. What are we doing?
I'm sorry, real quick.
Alright.
Today at work, I had talked to this really angry German lady. This was in the break room. And this lady had like yelled at me in like her strong German accent. And I was telling one of my coworkers, I was like, yeah, man, I felt like I was back in the war. We were just joking about that. And then he was like, yeah, German's a really harsh language. And then this lady who'd been listening to our whole conversation, she's like, German's beautiful. German's my first language. And I was like, heard me talk about the war.
Harsh and beautiful.
You're gonna get an HR.
I know. I'm just getting an email from HR. Like, hey, let's not talk about past transgressions from other countries.
That's transactions from the Germans.
Oh, no. All right, sorry. Back
Cool.
at it.
Nope. We're done. Just kidding.
And such, you guys. Been good.
All right. Yeah. So you're nearing U-Fly for a couple of hours, and so. Yeah, so you guys fly over Lux Arbor, which is the neighboring hive sprawl, and it looks tore up. And there's smoke rising from the city, and there's fighting in the streets. You can see the occasional explosion, and it kind of looks like there's not a strong guard resistance in that area.
And Cassius is looking out the window longingly.
Salivating.
Can we just stop for a second?
Just rewind.
We need to refill the gas anyway. Yeah, so y'all keep flying, and you know you're getting near
Do we know anything
your
about
area, and the comms ping again.
Hello.
Hey, this is the Crow for Gunfighter 54321.
Copy.
I'm looking over, and there's a small valley behind where we're supposed to be. Do you want to put down over there?
Copy. That sounds Gucci. I don't know.
All right.
I'm crunk.
And,
What do you want?
Yeah, so the Valkyrie lands, and you kind of land next to it, and the gun cutter's actually bigger than the Valkyrie. It's a slower vehicle.
So I squish the
Wipes out the
I kind of want to do a gun cutter conversion for like tabletop. I think that'd be so cool. But it's similar to a Thunderhawk, I think, like in size, and maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So
All right.
you have landed.
Let's disembark and
Who wants to volunteer to carry the body?
We already shot it out.
I can walk.
Okay, we were in space because we shot.
You
What's
weren't.
the thing
You were
out of
He
the...
fell on that city. There is a body with a chaos symbol carved into the forehead.
Yeah, there are two bodies
On a
that have been
children's playground.
splatted across the ground since we started this trip. One of them was a chaos symbol.
This is so much worse than I thought.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, oh, we just left a body floating in space. What do you do?
No.
Crap. Cool. Well, here we
Very
are.
cool.
No, they said that they had a medic on their ship, so hopefully we'll get you healed up a smidge.
Okay.
Hey, Choo Choo, can you pick up our, what's your character's name?
Harold.
Can you pick up Harold's legs over here so we can get him over to the medic?
I will carry the tiny man.
Thanks.
There.
I assume all of them are tiny men? Except me?
You are tiny man.
No, I'm a tiny woman.
You are tiny man.
Okay.
Which is
Can't differentiate.
very
between male and
one-dimensional.
female.
All look same to Choo Choo.
I didn't know you were a girl.
Huh?
I didn't know your character was a girl.
Yeah, Z's a woman. Lug, on the other hand, he's a dude.
Have you ever seen the Aliens? It's like Vasquez. Oh, you have. You seen
Have you ever
my
seen
head
it?
no.
No, it's like this thing in that. It's like
Dude,
a
we
thing.
should do an alien marathon.
That'd be sweet.
Maybe just like the
Would
first
Shay
two.
watch it?
Sure, watch the first two.
I think
What's
Shay's
wrong with
already
the third
seen
and fourth?
The first one.
The third one's terrible.
Resurrection's kind of a bad.
Dude, I never saw that. I own it.
Oh,
I've owned it for years, actually.
It's because Sigourney Weaver was like, "Hey, we can make this, but I get to direct more, and there can't be any guns."
Yeah.
Oh, because she's all stupid.
Yeah, so there's no
Oh.
guns in it. It's really different. Yeah, it's kind of like that. But there's lots of killing. It's really weird.
not with
It
guns.
kind of ruins the first two movies. To me, anyway.
Most of the newer Alien movies aren't super hot anyway.
Yeah.
They're just,
From you,
they're like a
Bruce.
6.
It's super gory.
Prometheus I thought was way cool, and then Covenant I was just like, okay,
Oh.
filmed absolutely beautifully. Why the hell did you shine a flashlight on what Alien is?
Yeah.
Now it's not scary.
Yeah, they got weird
It's
about
an
the
android's
biology
like bowel
stuff.
movement.
Yeah. It's weird.
I know. So anyway,
I've seen that
One
and
one,
two are good.
so
you
yay.
hear like on your door,
Anyway, like this.
on the drop door.
Password.
I open up.
Oh.
You open it, and
I don't think we should let you near that door anymore.
the whole hangar just fills with icy wind. Like it is so freaking cold.
Jeepers.
And yeah, you see some guardsmen out there, and they're all wearing like really thick like clothing, and there's like furs and stuff, and they're like, "Where's your winter gear?"
We weren't informed we were supposed to bring
We
in.
weren't briefed
No
real
one
well
gave
on
us
this
winter
mission.
gear. Nah.
We have survival.
We had to. We were a last minute call in for help on
Look,
this.
hand me your shirt. I'm wearing it too.
This gun cutter looks very new. The bunks should all have cold weather gear in them.
I guess we
They
can
have
go look.
variety.
We also weren't briefed on this ship. Pretty neat though.
We were just given the ship, and we were put in the ship, and now we're here.
Okay, well,
Go
here.
switch to the
And
one.
so they come.
Down we
They
go.
come in and one of them closes the door, and he's like, "All right, well, you guys get ready because it's gonna be cold."
We're
Alright.
Elysians. We're not used to what the inside of the ship actually looks like.
And you're too busy jumping at him. And then this guy comes up and is like, "Which one of you is the injured one?"
Errol.
Points at the person.
And the
who's very
Ogren's
injured.
arms.
No.
Well, I'm going to go get some clothes.
Me too.
Cool.
I'm
And,
gonna check for some better equipment.
And he's like, "There should be at least some level of a med bay here in the gun cutter, right?"
Totally.
Yeah, right?
I
My friends?
I was looking for it, you grabby.
Sorry about that. She's like that.
I am a man.
He's
Yeah, come on, guys.
We can't
Yeah,
keep it
one
straight.
of the crew quarters been converted to a med bay. It's not like anything super crazy.
Medbay is actually written in crayon.
In crayon.
It's
Crayon.
Are they? Yeah.
Crayola. Written in Crayola.
Cool.
Sorry.
Help me. Oh God.
That scared the shiz out of me.
what just happened?
The Spooked.
I guess we laughed and it was scary.
How's the camera? Stop it.
Didn't get
It did, actually.
Yeah, it shook.
Oh.
Really?
Cats.
That'll teach him.
It's just spicy.
Yeah, how's chips feel?
Well, he did get hit by a bottle.
I didn't hit the cat. It landed in front of the cat.
Oh. I didn't see
He
it, honestly.
almost died.
Oh, no.
The bottle was only 50% full. It would have been fine.
I require aid.
Hello?
Alright.
Hello?
Why'd you leave me?
Cats are
I'm at 8 crit.
Cats are getting sprayed now.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Help me. I think I have dysentery.
Oh, was it? Oh, good, thanks.
Dying.
Yeah, what's this guy's name? I need a random name.
Is that what you
I
said?
did say that, yes.
I think that's pretty weak.
It's not looking good.
Fatal.
What happened to you?
I don't know. I'm just dying.
Exploded,
I got exploded
maybe?
from plasma, we believe.
Is the theory. According to my calculation.
All I know is, if I get touched, I die. Don't do it.
That's just
So,
like
yeah,
normal state, though.
Their medic is a girl named Krella. As per random roll.
Do you guys have the only war book?
Yes.
You can't.
Oh, this is big.
Remember it being smaller for some reason?
Yeah.
I don't
thought it
know
was
why.
A little one.
Nope, never has been.
Rella, do you have a doctor's degree in super surgery? I'm super dying.
Yeah, so tell me again, what happened to you?
You exploded from plasma. From
What was the 8 that you rolled, do you remember?
I don't know, it just says critical damage. Hey, lady.
Was it to your body?
It was to his body. I
It
think
was
the
to
only
my
thing
body.
holding
Was
his,
it energy body?
Yeah. The only thing holding his guts in are the birds.
And I lost some stats from it. I forget which, though.
Ooh.
I think I lost agility from it.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and find that because that'll help us figure out what
Yo, what up?
energy effects body. Oh,
Also have...
did you have your strength, toughness, and agility?
Oh, God. No. I lost agility, it looks like, from that eraser. Also lost perception somehow. Went from a 3-something to a 27.
Maybe some of it like ricocheted into your eye.
It flashed.
Are we sure it was energy? I wonder if it was impact.
I don't know what happened to me anymore. Frankly, it's all a blur.
Or maybe it was just added up. Okay, so basically plasma burns is what we'll go off of.
Gee.
It might have been. No, you would have died. Okay. Yeah, this is severe. What is this ogre's name?
Theodore.
Choo choo.
Theodore.
Theodore, can you put
God, give me
what is your name?
Harold.
Harold. And she's like, yeah, can you put Harold down on this bunk? And he's like, yeah, be careful with the tiny man. He's fragile.
Thank you, Theodore.
And she's like, okay, well, I will tend to his wounds. And Sergeant Gates is like, okay, are you guys dressed? Because we need to get going.
I was putting on clothes during this period of time, so
Me
I
too.
assume we're at least getting dressed.
Is there an armory on our gun cutter? You can look.
There's just like basic weapons. Like you guys haven't stocked it with anything crazy.
Yeah, and it's not like we stole the weapons off of the people we tossed.
There is
out of
there is some climbing gear though. Some
I
like
definitely
pickaxes.
have better armor now.
Yeah, you
Climbing gear sounds useful for. What are we doing again?
Some recon.
You're not doing
Yeah, climbing
anything.
gear would be useful.
And you wouldn't get frostbite on your toesies either.
Sure, they're metal.
You only have
We'll
two.
grab the climbing gear, or at least I will.
Is there? I'll get that too. Is there any like heavier like weapons like a? What is it?
You don't need heavy weapons. I'm here.
No, like I don't know. Not an autocannon. Like a ripper gun or a heavy stubber, or
Maybe
like
just
a,
like
a
I could rip the
multi-laser or
turret.
something like that. If there's not, that's okay.
Can I see that?
Yeah.
Don't lose the page.
I just wanted something where I could shoot more rounds because I have an ability that lets me like hit a ton of stuff, but I can only shoot like 3 shots a turn.
Yeah,
Meh.
that's a problem.
Shit gives me that look all the time. Is there a cat here? Oh no, it's a blanket. I thought I felt the cat.
Oh my gosh! Didn't Choo Choo like he got an? Was it an autocannon?
I thought
Yeah,
he had a
Choo-Choo
ripper
don't get a
for
ripper
while.
No. He got an autocannon to use as a club.
Oh yes.
Was it an autocannon?
It's
It
something
freaking-
pretty
it
scary
is.
that was about to annihilate me before he was calmed down.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being squished by something that you could have been?
So yeah, he's dude's walking around with an autocannon. It has a 300-meter range. That's insane.
Neato.
Yeah. So
It's totally cool.
you need something with like a higher firing rate.
Yeah, that's all I was looking for.
Well, what about an autogun?
Dude, I'll take an autogun.
Yeah, there's an autogun. That sound good?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. That should actually, I'll put it in here after.
There's also you also see a long las, couple las carbines, couple auto pistols, and a couple combat shotguns.
Hey, does anyone need any las guns or shotguns or anything like that?
Wait, I need to make sure I can operate them.
Harold, do you want a different gun? Because you just have like a pistol, right?
I have a bolt pistol, thank you very much.
Pretty positive he's not coming with.
I'm sorry, I was just checking.
I'm also just dying.
I only have solid
Oh,
projectile
shit,
training.
that's too close.
Well, so that it covers all these things that we're talking about.
It does.
Yeah, it's different than I know. It is.
I'll take a last.
A las pistol. That's it. What else you got?
I really don't.
What do you have?
Too many weapons.
So I have a combat shotgun and my power
Oh, good.
fist.
Holy shit! you
And
have
if
a
I had
power
my
fist?
sentinel, I would have a freaking multi-laser.
Multi-laser's dope.
I know. I've used it one time and I'm mad.
That
so.
seems like that would be useful. For
Do I have a sentinel?
Why didn't you order one?
I think we're trying to be on the DL with our
Yeah.
recruiting. Like a fully armed like unit of dudes and a lady with a sentinel.
Did you get the autogun stats?
I was just gonna grab them when you're done with it.
Na-na-na-na-na.
Cool. Yeah. And so as far as the other team goes, they start introducing themselves to you, and Sergeant Gates is like, so I'm Sergeant Gates. I head the 6-4. This is Bear. He's our heavy weapons specialist. This is Davis, our pilot, and this is Droz. He's a medic, but he's also a weapons specialist, so he's going to be going with us, while Krell, who's a recruit, is going to help out Harold.
You're Squad 64?
No, we are the 6-4.
Oh, that sounds cool. We're Squad 63. I wrote that specific detail down last time.
Wow.
I was like, we're 90. I'm sorry, I'm dying. I think I'm high on drugs.
I haven't given you anything.
Oh, I mean, high on the God Emperor.
Oh, makes sense. Emperor protects.
High on lack of life. I'm dying.
Okay, cool. Okay. Well, we need to get this done before the sun comes up. So, shall we?
Yeah.
Can do.
So yeah, they drop the gate again on the back of the gun cutter, and freezing cold wind comes rushing in, and take a resistance cold test. Your clothing gives you a +10.
Does that go off
This has
toughness?
some sort of toughness.
Yeah, if you don't have resistance cold,
Uh-oh.
I don't. Then the +10 means nothing.
well, it's toughness is +10.
Hey, that's not bad. I gotta get the lowest 66. What? I
What?
mixed you up? Oh no!
Yikes.
Don't be mad.
Nope.
Daddy.
I'm
You have
chilly.
56 toughness?
He's
Yeah.
cold.
Oof. That
bad
was
did you
close.
I'm in trouble.
My toughness is 35. I rolled a 70.
Oh, cool. So basically, if you fail these, you count as having a level of fatigue.
Gross.
So it's a -10 to your test.
Sorry, everyone.
It gets worse. Every single one you get.
Did you pass, Derek?
I didn't.
You didn't? Did you?
I did.
Okay. Yeah, so you two are at a -10.
Fine. Was it
That's
a
not
las
good.
pistol or a las gun?
Davis is good. Droz is good. And Gates is cold. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, but she's a girl, so cold.
Oh, I mean,
Warm, cold. I rolled.
Murder.
Anyway, yeah. So let's do an awareness test. Get some surroundings describbled.
nice.
19.
Looky.
I got it.
Okay,
I got
Senator.
cookie.
40. What is my perception? My perception is a 34, so I see nothing. Unless I can intimidate it.
98.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's really dark. But the operator's trained in these conditions for a long time. And so,
Does operator surface give you a plus to any of this?
nope.
Big bummer.
So you guys do kind of a night hike through deep snow to the top of this little mountain, and
Scouts all over again.
so it's what?
Seriously.
I said it's scouts all over again.
I know. So you get to the top and you look down, and so essentially there's a military outpost not too far below, and it overlooks an open pit mine, ice mine. A road winds down through kind of a carved mountain to get to a miner camp. To the side, in the safety of the mountainside, is a train track. Has a train that delivers fresh water to the hive sprawl Lux Arbor, where it can be shipped to all of the sprawls on this side of the equator. The military camp, through your observations, yours, and this is you specifically, so whatever you share, you share. The military camp is obviously damaged and poorly manned, and it looks like the watchtowers are collapsed. And through, do you have magnoculars, right, in your gear? Pretty sure you do.
I have Auspex, Scanner, Combi Tool, Data Slate, Glass Cutter.
Oh, Phoebe's has it. Phoebe's mask.
Yes.
So, yeah, you notice that there's a little warehouse on the far side of the military outpost that has like an old Lehman Rust in it.
Think.
And so you I don't know, it triggers your little operator urges.
I want to try it.
Okay. And do an intelligence test. Miss.
I'm kidding. I missed it by 3.
Okay, I'll give it to you. It was a bonus. Yeah, a little idea bulb goes off. You actually think that Lehman Russ would fit inside the back of the gun cutter.
Huh.
Ooh.
In that little hanger.
Eat it.
But this is just really cool.
Do it.
We should grab that on the way back. Oh, wait, you haven't told us any of this.
What do you share?
He's gonna ask me what I see.
What do your elf-eyes see?
That's all I wanted.
That his blood been spilled yesternights. Direct quote.
Wrong. So, this particular outpost, or whatever it is not very well manned. Watchtowers are all broken down, but that doesn't mean there aren't people in them, probably, maybe. There's also a Lehman Russ over yonder, which I think would be really cool to acquire, and it would defs fit in the gun cutter.
So how in depth are we supposed to be investigating here? Like, we got that, and we see there's a Lehman Russ, but do they want us to like go in the camp or?
It was a recon mission.
Yeah, so just check it out.
So finding the strengths and weaknesses, but honestly, do a willpower test.
That was excellent.
It's okay.
I rolled a 33, and my willpower is a 34. It was almost a 73.
Yeah, you feel this itch on the back of your neck, but then you feel it kind of go away. You're just like,
All right, this is just a recon. Where exactly is that Lemon Russ?
Lemons.
Is it in a
as far as
Oh.
who was I shooting?
It wasn't me. I can't
We
do
bury our weapons of war for peace.
Oh,
Alright,
And then the
Lamanites.
cat's gonna eat it, choke it.
You're gonna kill my cat?
It's for peace. Sacrifices have to be made.
Are you burying your weapons up?
Hopefully it's missed too.
Or
We're burying our weapons of peace for war. Wait.
Where's the rest of the lemons?
Over on the far side.
of the moon.
Let's do some more reconning, and then let's go back and tell the Sergeant Gates and everything.
They're with you.
Oh,
I
they
just
are.
can't wait to do some more reconning.
Just gonna recon the crap out of you.
Never enough recounting.
So I guess we'll talk to Sergeant Gates. Like, all right, like Sergeant Gates, what else do you want us? Like, we have this. Do you want us to go do a full perimeter sweep, or?
We do want to get. We're supposed to get an idea of their numbers and an idea of the opposition that we could face, and also we're trying to figure out what they're doing with that water. Do an awareness test.
What are you doing with the water?
Elysians. Do an Elysian.
thought we
I'm
knew
an Elysian.
You're not an Elysian.
Yeah.
You're
You're
a
not.
Canadian nerd.
You're a Canadian.
That's what I meant. I have
Except,
purple eyes.
You have purple eyes?
did we? I thought we knew what the water was.
Do they really?
Uh-huh.
Or
Yeah,
is
it's a
there?
real thing.
Is it?
Yeah, purple
Are they
eyes.
saying that it
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
to the nobles, but it's actually
Oh,
It's like a
somewhere
rare
else?
genetic.
That'd be
I
awesome.
love it.
What was it?
It's an awareness test plus 10.
An awareness test.
Did you roll, Mister?
Oh wait.
Harold?
It's awareness, you said?
Yes.
Then I.
You're not with
So-
us? Oh, yes, you fixed up.
I have to do minus 10, so it's actually with the plus 10, it's just my regular, and I missed it by 4.
I don't even.
Ooh, right where the tail meets your back.
Yeah, you get it. So, you're looking around, and you notice that the mountain kind of continues up a little bit. There's a little bit of an outcropping that kind of overlooks the military outpost, and you just think Elysian. If you need it.
Oh, that could be really useful. Hopefully they're not already watching us from up there. So there's outcropping up yonder. Whatever. But, if one of we Elysians wants to drop from ups, that they're down into their midst, create a diversion, and then everyone else storms. It doesn't look like there's a lot of people.
Gates chimes in. She's like, well, it could also be used as a lookout spot, too. And then as she's like kind of talking and you're looking at this thing, you think that you could jump off of there and get to the Lehman Rest from there, like in one.
With like a clean side.
What I said.
It's like a wingsuit.
Yeah, I like that plan.
You read my
It's
mind.
about a 300-foot drop.
I was talking about going up there.
Child's play.
That's true. I was there.
Do I have their gear? I can do the jumps, right?
A little harder for you, but yeah.
Okay.
We need your manpower on the ground there, sir.
I think that's a better idea. I don't like heights.
Gates is like, you're a sergeant too, aren't you? Or what's your rank?
I'm a stormtrooper.
You're a stormtrooper? Okay. Well, I guess that means I'm in charge.
Mhm.
So what I think we should do is let's send these two Elysians up to that outcropping, or at least this one. She seems to have good eyes. And honestly, actually, you are a plasma heavy weapon specialist. That's interesting. Okay, we can use you. I'm going to send you with Bear, and I want you guys to head around the left.
Do I get to shoot stuff?
Maybe,
Nice.
but hopefully not, because we're
Thank
being
you.
very quiet.
All right.
And then,
I don't know, my friends.
we're gonna go around to the far side, and cast this. You're a stormtrooper.
Yes, sir.
You probably operate best alone, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and we'll have you take the closest side. And yeah, we're being very quiet. We want unit numbers, ammunition supplies, and let's go ahead and get a register of like fuel that they have, and then yes, figure out what they're doing with the water.
Do you want us to plant anything anywhere or no?
What?
Like plant explosives around ammunition? Booby trap?
I don't think we
anything?
should interact with the base if we don't have to.
All right. Sounds good.
So,
And if stuff
Don't-
hits the fan, let's do our best to retreat back into the wilderness. I've studied these gene stealers, and it looks like they have kind of chitiny, bug-like flesh almost, or some sort of weird alien like reptilian bug thing. I don't know. In my brain, it looks like they shouldn't do well in the cold,
Okay.
but the xenos come.
Yeah.
Scum.
Purge the xenos. All right.
I would like to have a little aside with Choo Choo. He's with us, right?
I think.
Oh,
Choo
Choo Choo would be a good partner for you.
Whoa!
I would still like to have a quiet word with Choo Choo away from the group real quick.
Okay.
This is odd.
I've noted. Not for Zuri.
I guess that's true.
Is Choo Choo?
Zuri is way more friendly than Josh.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, Choo Choo has the biggest gun, and he's not quiet, and he's scared of the dark.
Oh no, he is.
Oh, he would have actually stayed with Harold.
Yeah. Let's just.
He's a good person to stay with, Harold. Is someone going with Justice?
I'm going by myself.
Castus
Yeah,
doesn't.
I guess
need
Castus is
anyone.
going by himself.
Although Castus going by himself is
Castus is
terrifying
our dog.
because he'll definitely shoot the
Okay.
first thing he sees.
I have a
I-
question. If I had a suppressor that I had on an auto pistol, would that also work on this gun? Just in case.
Kind of curious what's going on with Blue Jeans. Hang on a second.
With what?
So, and actually, everything that I'm filming is coming through okay, but on this one, not so much. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't follow me. We're not at.
Now you just look dumb.
It was extra funny before because when you did that, the camera would zoom in on your face. I started. I don't know why someone linked to a YouTube video, and it was just a compilation of vines from like 10 years ago. Those hold up pretty well.
It's true.
Those are good ones.
Still
There's a
relevant.
guy with like a picture of a rooster. Do you know what another name for rooster is?
I am aware.
Yeah. So he's like in the bathroom. He's like, "Hey man, you want to see my rooster?" And the guy's like, "Heck no!" And he slides a picture of a rooster under the stalls. The guy goes, "That's a chicken, mother effer." I don't know why that gets me so much. I just can't imagine being the other guy. You know, just like trying to poop in the mall, like peas. No one likes to poop in the mall anyway. It gets harassed by somebody.
Dude, I'm gonna start doing that.
There's too many people.
All right. So what's your concerns?
I just wanted to chat with Castus and like really emphasize like,
We'll chat with Castus.
hey,
What's up?
please don't shoot anyone if we're not supposed to.
I won't if I don't have to.
Don't find reasons to.
Hey, I'm your spirit. Don't you tell me what to do.
I'm just trying to offer you some friendly advice. I feel like we've become pretty close in our encounters together.
Like, is that how you feel?
Of a fourth kind?
Okay, yeah, it's okay. I'll be good. Got 10 minutes.
Thank you, sir. I really look up to you.
Oh, now I feel uncomfortable.
Wow.
No,
I'm just a young gun, a young buck trying to make my way in the middle.
I don't think I'm that much older than you. I'm pretty sure my last
Right,
unit was my
but
first
you're
one.
higher ranking and I'm still relatively.
No, I hear ya. It's okay. I'll be good. We don't need to kill anyone on this. I'm good.
You sure we don't need to kill anyone?
Just while I'm talking to
You're
her,
not here.
I'm gonna be putting like a bayonet on my gun. Just like, yeah, don't worry.
Don't worry,
I
I
won't
got this.
shoot
Just like
anyone.
check it. Yeah, like my gun's loaded.
Takes out your grenade.
Yeah, I'm putting stuff on my grenade so I can just strip them all off at the same time.
Great.
I feel like I really got through to him.
I think he's gonna do good.
I'm really proud of her. Or whatever.
Well, so off you go.
Let's go. Off to the deep blue yonder.
Wild blue yonder.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
You
And
better be.
wild blue yonder.
Wow.
Well, I'm leaving.
That's rough.
That's really bad on that connection.
Gotta love the Navy.
I was gonna say, I'm like, excuse me.
So I'm good. Okay. Yeah. So you all start working your way, doing your thing. You get to your spot the firstest. And is there anything that you want to do if you're on this cropping of the out?
I would like, because one of the things that we're supposed to see is numbers and like level of opposition that I can kind of gauge from where I'm at.
Mhm.
I would also, I don't know if I'd be able to tell from up there where the water goes. Like, I feel like that would be a matter of following the water's transportation or finding like pipes and stuff.
Me.
So I don't think I can do that from up here, but I'll check on. I'd like to see if I can tell sort of a guesstimate of how many are down there and their strength.
How many?
How many strengths?
At least.
Tens of thousands.
They're probably just all huddled in the ground that I can't see.
Yeah.
Unless,
One
ooh,
big cuddle
does
pile.
my mask thingy do like heat signatures? Maybe?
Yes.
Ooh, that would be way more useful than just trying to count.
They're cold-blooded bugs.
Dang
Are
it.
they?
They blend in with the environment.
Is that right?
It's just like this big.
It's wrong! You fool!
You fool!
Okay, I'm gonna.
If anything, I'd say they'd burn hot.
Okay, I'm gonna awareness test with my bink bink. If it was 2 more, I would have crit.
Do you have a fate point?
Would have alternate crit. I have 1.
It's a plus 20 as well, because you have your head.
That won't help me.
I mean, it
Because
might
my
encourage
perception
you to
is a
have a fate point
38.
to try and get it, if you know you have a high chance to get it on your reroll.
I guess that's true.
Come on, you got this. Come on,
But I
guys.
think he's just trying to trick you.
Roll zeros.
23!
Boom!
Oh.
I've
I've been betrayed.
And you also have your macro beads and stuff as well.
So what do I see those?
Oh, I can hear all you guys talking.
So, how did I want to do this? Okay, so
Oh. You could try that.
there's a couple buildings in the complex that there's a lot of warmth coming from, and there are a couple patrols going on, specifically 3, and it looks like there are 3 2-man patrols. You see your soldiers kind of taking position, figuring it out.
Sorry, it was like 3 people on patrols, or?
3
patrols of 2 people.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the watchtowers that you saw collapsed earlier, they're not being manned. And so, yeah, you're not super sure. Your Elysian training tells you that any guard regimental base should have surveillance as well, and so might be good to remind the team of that. And then as far as the water source, there is heat signatures over by where the train tracks lead into what looks to be kind of a warehouse. And this is all to the side of the open pit mine, by the way. And the open pit mine looks dark. So far you've counted around 30 signatures, but the ones in the buildings are hard to separate.
Right.
You would guess there's probably 20 or 30 in each building.
Okay.
So you have an estimated number count of like
Tactical choo-choo.
300.
Okay. And are the buildings that I'm seeing the heat signatures in the most, are they next to each other? Are they closer or further to the guardsmen or the water source?
Look to be more centered in the compound. And you don't know what buildings those would be.
Well, okay. So if I'm kind of trying to help orient the guards, are they, like, if they go in, is it going to be, like, first building directly ahead of you, or just so I can give them...
What are you talking about?
The buildings that I'm seeing more heat signatures in,
Yeah.
if I'm going to convey that information to them, where in regard... Oh my gosh.
In relation to our position.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got you.
So are those patrols going to intersect with where we are?
Yeah.
So here, I'll draw it a little bit.
Good
That's
question.
alright. So
Just trying to help you guys out.
your outcropping.
This is going to shoot him anyway.
Currently,
Your outcropping is here.
Okay.
Open pit mine
Uh-huh.
is over here.
Yeah, and informing Cassius of where they are is the path.
and-
He's going to, like,
Yeah.
move his
Base.
path into their path.
Is
He's like,
right
oh,
here.
shoot.
Okay.
They just happened.
They found me.
Directly below, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to pretend to be her. Be like, "Help."
Train
And I'm gonna
track.
come over, and then I'm
Kinda
going to stab one
does.
of them, and I'm going to bite
One
the
of
other
these.
Okay.
See?
Don't tell me, just do it.
And then there's
I
the
saw
train
this
track
episode of
and
Walking Dead
road
where someone does that to
Mhm.
another
that
person,
kind of spiral
person
down
has
out of
their
the
arms
mountains.
and their top is
And
rotted armor.
So it would have been like Watchtower.
Bummer.
I don't know.
Those are all unmanned.
Yeah, and so Leaving Rust would have been here.
Okay.
And then there's
Well, like,
building,
I bet you could.
building.
Yeah, because you could squeeze and then you probably shake a little bit, you know? Even if you just scrape someone's carotid, like, they're going down, you know? It's a huge vein.
Because this is kind of like the gate.
I know.
Um,
It's like people are always like, you know how
and then,
hard
yeah, the
like,
heat signatures
you're like, how
are
hard
kind
like,
of concentrated around
like
there.
how
Okay,
it's gonna carry.
perfect.
You can't really test it out.
Yes, you don't know.
Harold,
Hi.
you are quite certain this medic's out to kill you. She's very rough with her hands, filling
So
away
you just pull your gun,
dead
shoot her in the
and
face.
damaged skin and stuff, and she's putting gauze wrappings on you with some horrid smelling ointment. Your nostrils burn almost more than your skin does.
Oh.
And she's actually like there's a couple areas like she's waxed in order to get like to the skin, so skin and hair have come out, so she could like pull off of their skin
Oh,
and stuff.
why are you so hairy?
That's a good question.
Because you've been jacked up, like this is on your chest and stuff.
You got your plasma burns are terrible, but not enough to remove your hair. How much hair?
Alrighty. Am I
And so
just crying?
she's gonna do a Medicaid test. She passes,
Yay.
and do a toughness test.
Nice.
And I believe you should be at like a -20.
Well, then I'm super out of it. Was out of luck anyway. So it's 66.
Perfect. You gain 7 wounds, not the critical wound.
Oh.
Yeah, because critical. Super special, awesome wins.
I have 7 non-critical wounds back. Thank you.
You lucky duck.
I am now more than half alive.
Are you? So what's your wound count? Not the critical.
I have 7 out of 13.
Cool. And you're like trying to lean up and look, and she puts her hand on your head and goes, "No," and continues.
Okay.
And
Give me some more of that morphine, please.
You guys are gonna fall in love.
she hasn't given you anything. She gave you a stick to bite on.
Ooh, give me some
And
more of
your
that
minus
sweet-
your -20 means that you're like kind of screaming a little bit.
I cry.
And Choo Choo hates surgery blood. He likes war blood.
Doesn't
He-
actually like to look at the details.
Yeah, he's like not natural, and he's just in the hangar pacing.
Oh.
And
You're alone.
Deco is not here, but
Oh, jeez.
Zuri or Z. So Z, you and Bear, you had the longest route out of everybody, and you feel like you're doing okay, but Lug is pretty tired.
Come on, Lug. You carry my gun around all the time. What are you doing?
There's not 3 feet of snow.
Doing high knees.
I've
every step.
conveyed this
Fine.
information.
I'll
to them,
carry the
right?
gun.
Ah!
I take the gun off and start carrying it myself.
Strength.
Why
test.
do I even keep you around?
I just want to see how good you're doing. I'll give you a +10.
Dang it. Off by 2.
You're carrying it, but pretty soon you're just as tired as he is.
I pretend I'm not. But I'm very,
Willpower
very
test.
clearly.
You're protecting your
Willpower test. No bonus.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Nah.
-10 because you're cold.
Oh no.
Nah.
Yeah, you're not hiding it. Anyway, yeah, so you guys kind of get into what you think is position. What would you like to do? Well, actually, you're getting into position. What was that?
That's my esophagus making a noise.
Your esophagus?
No. Alright, crew members. You copy.
Perfect.
See here. Copy.
Anybody else?
Cass is
Think of this around town. This is cast us over.
Perfect. So from my position up here, it looks like we've got 3 patrols of 2 people, a few buildings that are centered, pretty much straight ahead from where you guys are headed, if you're going straight towards the middle, that have about 20 to 30 heat signatures in each.
Itch.
Each.
Itchness.
There's nobody.
I know.
Okay. There's nobody in the watchtowers. And please remember the guard base should probably have surveillance. So don't think that they're not paying attention to you. Also, I see no heat signatures in the open pit mine.
Cool.
Neat.
Burrito.
Also, there's a kind of... Wait, where did you say the water source was?
Well, it's the open pit mine because it's an ice mine.
Okay.
There is activity over by the train.
Oh, yes. There's activity over by the train. So maybe...
Which is near where Bear and Z are going.
And that's gonna be near you guys, Bear and Z, so...
Renzi.
I know.
Bear and Z.
So, be cautious, quiet, and...
Careful.
50 brave, clean and good.
all those things.
Sergeant Gates.
Will do.
She chimes in and she's like, "That's a pretty good observation, God. Thanks for the intel. How's our end look?
I was gonna say something really not appropriate for your superior officer.
How does our end look?"
Your end's looking mighty fine, Sergeant Gates.
I can agree on that.
Go and change your armor.
Okay, where are they going?
Where are they? They're coming in from this side.
Oh,
But
wow.
the face.
So you're also kind of headed towards a more concentrated area of heat signatures, but you're also going to be near the Lehman Russ, and if one of you wanted to commandeer that vehicle, I would not be mad.
You're trusting them to do it?
Davis is an operator.
Yes.
You're trusting him to do it?
Davis saved our other team's butt so many times, and
Harold.
what did we do to thank them?
Harold, you're not.
We let them...
We gave them like a 6-month vacation is what we did.
That is 100% true.
Yeah.
Harold, has anybody
Harold,
on
we
this
so
team done anything good? Is there any reason we should trust ourselves to do anything?
Hey, if I get on that tank, it's going to be covered in cool symbols by the time we get it back.
No. No art jobs from
It's
you.
okay. It's okay. It's in blood.
Heretical tickle.
Tickle, tickle.
So, Harold.
Hey.
So the wrapping of you is done,
I'm a mummy.
and
Tomato.
take 6 more wounds.
Hey, I'm back to full.
No. Take 6 more weeks.
Oh, I am back to nearly dead.
What? I can't keep up with what you mean. Stop it.
Okay.
No. No!
So,
I feel good.
you feel
I
better.
feel great. I
Um,
feel wonderful.
she's like, "Yeah, rest here for a little bit before the
Oh no.
for the painkillers to kick in."
Now you get painkillers.
I forgot your name already.
Krella.
I wasn't asking. I want to go to sleep now.
Shoot!
So as you try to nap, your thoughts toss and turn, and verses of scripture dance like gumdrops in your head. And you think you remember the chapter and section that you were looking for. And so you...
But can you really trust yourself when you're high?
So you go through it.
High zone.
You go through it, and you find out that drawing symbols of chaos is heretical because it's spreading chaos.
I knew that was a good thing. This is a big deal. Oh no! I feel great.
And so this, among other decisions made by Castus, kind of confirms in your mind that he's going down a heretical path, or falling into chaos or something.
The Choo Choo is still here with me.
All
right, I'll talk to Choo Choo real quick. I'll walk over to him.
All right, yeah, you hobble on over there with your little legs.
Doesn't Choo Choo also need healing? Or did somebody take care of him?
Choo Choo's fine.
I mean, I did blast a plasma.
He took a chunk
thing
at some
into
point.
Hey, whoa, you be nice to my cats.
I'm doing that, sorry.
They've had enough from you guys.
Oh,
He's not okay.
he has 2 wounds.
Left.
Yeah, so you go out there and he's actually he's been hiding his wounds because he was worried about you.
He's licking them.
And he's sitting on a bench on the side of the gun cutter, kind of sleeping actually. And you see that his hands are covered in blood, and he has his shirt open a little bit, and it's just he took a hit too.
Oh no!
He's way bigger than me. I'm gonna shake his arm.
His
his forearm. Hey!
He doesn't really wake up.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
I need you. What's the name of the medic I just pissed off?
You didn't ask.
Kirill.
She just said her name. I'm right. Hey,
Krillin.
medic! Respond, please.
She doesn't respond.
She's also bleeding on
Do
the
I have
floor.
Medicaid?
There's somebody else.
Oh, no. I don't have Medicaid. Okay. Shoot.
You see a blue man.
She's probably in the gun cutter.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, run. Try and find her as quick as possible.
Oh!
Yeah, you hear music coming from one of the bunks.
You been listening to music right now?
Yeah. So yeah, you open the door and say that.
Aren't you a recruit?
She's like, oh, what do you need? Why are you up? And she turns off her little 8-track tape. I don't know.
What was she listening to?
Huh?
I'm just kidding. Okay. You
hymns. No,
Oh, I'm fine with that. That's okay.
no, it was industrial metal.
Gross.
Interesting.
We, our big ogre has big hole. Need you. Can you understand me?
Are you also an ogre?
No, I'm treating this recruit like an idiot.
Well, that's...
She's like,
She's
she
also
just
high,
comes
so-
up and pokes you in the chest.
How?
And it hurts horribly, and she just slowly pushes you out into the hallway, and she's like, yeah, I'll tend to your ogre. Be nice next time, or I'll light you on fire.
Wow.
I need someone with this kind of spirit.
Oh, no, you enemy.
Alright, Krella. I see you.
Okay.
It took that interaction.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
We're
then
the
she
guard.
goes out in the hangar and swears, and it's just like, oh my goodness, we gotta get this ogre in to the med bay. And then she's like, actually, I don't think he'd fit. We gotta work on him here.
Alright, what do you need me to do?
Wake him up so he can lay down.
Slap him.
Oh.
He goes,
Where's
That was
he
my
hurt?
plan.
Poke him in the wound.
Maybe if you shoot him.
Pinch him.
Pinch him.
Poke him where he's hurt.
Do I have anything not super mean but a little more
Look for
mean?
anything that looks like a raw nerve and just
Poke him.
pinch it.
You kick him?
Punch him in the junk. Hurry, think of something.
Open the... No, that
Do
would work.
organs
I do have a
junk?
knife.
Splash water on his face.
It doesn't
Smell
work
grease
compared
to
to
his
us.
face.
Oh no, that sounds bad.
Oh, no.
We're just
Ooh, snowball.
Put it down the back of his shirt.
well, like priests used to do. What's the thing that they do? They flay their skin and stuff. They know it's a
With a
Oh, you mean
it's a
the,
Catholic thing, yeah.
Yeah. Like
self-punishment.
So I'm gonna like
self-flatulence.
flagellate.
Not to be confused with flagellant.
I'm going to, since I know like stuff about that, I'm gonna take the blade and like just like try and cut lightly against it and see if that just like sends him awake. All right, I'm out of ideas.
Poke him in the wound.
Okay.
Use a snowball.
I'm still down with that.
So yeah, you
Snowball. This
you
compared to a knife.
you poke him in the wound and he goes like
Oh.
that, and strength test.
Dodge it.
But
I dodged.
Oh,
it's a 93, so he
Oh.
just knocks you over, like to the ground,
Hey, big.
and you
Buddy.
hurt horribly.
I'm very sore, but I'm very glad that you still have the strength to swing that. Please let the medic fix you. I do not know why you were hiding it. You very, very sweet, large being would crush me.
And Krilla's like, "Can you lay on the ground?"
Lay.
And the ogre is like, "I'll just talk to you like a dumb."
Me not stupid.
Me not stupid, you stupid. And he lays on the ground.
Alright,
Oh, choo-choo.
we got him.
I will
We
be
got him.
We got him, guys.
so sad.
Oh, she does.
He's not gonna die.
You better not ever.
So yeah, she starts tending his wounds.
Good. Alright. Is he like still conscious though?
In and out.
That's not the time to talk to him about this, I guess. I'm still gonna try because I don't know how long it'll be before the team gets back. I go choo choo. I need you to focus real quick.
He goes,
Okay. Good enough. Did you? I don't want to talk to Choo Choo about this.
Are you having a good
Oh no.
Wow. When a
Choo
girl
choo.
ogre and a
We
boy
need to establish some.
spores?
We need to establish something. Choo Choo. Do you know
I came here the
what
other day
chaos
when you
is?
thought you were alone.
he goes, chaos fun, chaos on battlefield.
Chaos bad, right?
Chaos bad.
Yeah, like we hate chaos.
Hate chaos.
Okay, I think that our friend Castus likes chaos.
No, cast his friend.
Yeah, that's right.
See, I think he's only a friend until he wants to kill things, and he will kill you.
Friend of Choo Choo. Choo Choo like to kill things.
That's fair, but you like to kill the good things. He likes to
Right.
kill. Wait, no, you like. I said that wrong. My bad. You like to kill bad things. He wants to kill the good things.
He knows those
All
good things.
That's fair. Okay. Well, how can I prove it to you?
And he's gone.
All right.
The medic's just like,
Yeah, gross.
Yeah, Krilla's
what's
like,
this chaos thing about?
what's this about chaos?
You better keep your mouth shut. He will kill you,
Who?
my teammate.
Which one?
The stormtrooper, the scary one, the really mean one. You think I'm mean? He's over there pushing people out of friggin' planes.
This is a serious claim.
I'm aware.
Have you submitted a request with your HR department?
I'm sorry, but does it look like the HR department's here right now? I'm trying to figure out how I'm even going to get past this guy. He was already suspicious of me. He didn't like that I was asking questions. He's not going to let us off this friggin' ice cap alive.
He is high right now, right?
Right now.
Not really.
Okay.
Just
You
animated,
gave me
just animated.
Tylenol.
Yeah, he got Tylenol. And Amistad actually gave you the liquor.
Oh,
So you're just drunk.
that's fair. Look,
Cat.
I don't need you to worry about this,
Too much.
Too much.
but just keep an eye out for him. And maybe... that's it, actually. That's it for now. Don't tell anyone else. Not yet. Okay?
Yeah,
Fix
sure.
him up.
Yeah,
That's all you need to do.
cool.
Cool.
I gotta get back to the ship.
Yeah.
Well, you're still.
You're
I thought we went
you're in
outside.
the- no, you're in
No,
the
no,
ship.
no. He'd be freezing.
Oh.
It's just like in the middle of the ship.
Oh,
instead
we're
of
like
hanging.
okay.
She looks at you and she's like, you know what? Hey, why don't you go turn the heat up in the ship a little bit and then clean my gun after, and we'll call it even.
This isn't a blackmail-y thing. This is a if you talk about it, he'll kill you thing.
No. I'm talking about I saved your butt.
Wait,
Just now.
She healed
See
you.
those
doing
wrappings?
your job? You want me to make it up to you for doing your job?
Yes.
Doesn't the government?
Isn't it just like a decent thing to do?
I'm gonna go clean your gun,
I know,
you
I'm the
weirdo.
medic, but anytime I save you, gotta do chores.
She goes, yeah, I hate cleaning my gun. Whatever.
Tell her not to clean it. It'll work just fine.
That's what your dad thinks.
years.
For years. Cool. Castus.
All right.
He's
Trudging.
like, all right.
You're trudging
I have
through
a
the
rough
snow.
estimation. She
Uphill
said
both
they were.
ways.
Uphill both ways.
No shoes.
What's going through your mind?
So the last time we did this, I got like the unquenchable bloodlust. So I've just been thinking about how I can't stop thinking about wanting to fight people or like kill people, you know. And so I'm just thinking about this, and then I'm gonna start praying. I'm gonna be like, hey, I don't know what's going on with me, but
Who are you praying to?
I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna start.
Oh, go ahead. Do it.
It's gonna be like Oh, before I start, I'm gonna make sure my microbeat's off. Like people can't hear what I'm saying.
Cool.
This is a private moment, you know. So I'm just gonna be like, I can't stop thinking about killing those people. I remember when my team died and we killed all those people and I gunned down all those heretics and we killed them all. And then again, when I blew out that comm person's head all over the computer, and I think before I would have thought this was bad, but now it just feels good and I just want to do it more. I'm just gonna say, like, I feel like I'm your weapon, you know. I want to be used. And I know that this is a recon mission, but please make something happen so I can kill as many things as possible for you.
Oh gosh.
Freaking A.
You
Tanner.
feel more comfortably warm in the cold,
Ooh.
and you just have this not like a voice or anything, but just like a very, very like quick thought, but a thought that you dwell on. I hear you.
Good. All right. I'm gonna flip back on the old microbead and just keep on trudging.
I
With
saw your
the-
microbead was off.
Okay. So yeah, you get uphill, and Mr. is Z.
Mrs. But yeah. Sorry.
Mrs. Nesbit.
Maybe Ms.
I need to see that again.
Doctor.
So yeah, you get into position, and up on the hill above you is a train, and it looks like there's some people going around kind of scraping ice and stuff off of it.
Alright, we weren't reported, like, she didn't tell us about this, right?
I told you there was activity by the train.
Okay.
Yeah, they're scraping ice and stuff off of it. And the train has 3 cars that are like tanker cars on the end, and then after the main engine, there's like just a cargo car, and the doors are open. It looks like boxes and crates are being loaded into it via forklift kind of thing. Boxes on pallets.
In position. Looks like the train is being prepped for something. Packages are being loaded onto it. Over.
Copy.
I look over at my partner. Like, do we do anything? Just keep an eye on this for now.
Bear just looks at you and goes, "Has he said words ever?"
I think he has.
Maybe
yeah.
like in the very, very beginning.
And,
Like
well, I
very
think-
few.
I think
oh, he's
he
like,
had
oh, you know what?
conversations
His
with.
only comment I think has been, "You left me for dead."
I don't think so, because I think he had conversations with Taka.
Well,
Oh.
and Bear and Deco were friends for a little while.
We were, but we haven't seen each other in forever.
I don't know.
Because of Thaddeus. So anytime you think about our broken relationship with these guardsmen, remember it's Thaddeus' fault.
I can deal with that.
We can throw in the stone.
What kind of gear do the people prepping the train have?
It's like utility suits for warm, like thermal suits.
Are they human?
Harder to tell. You'll need to get closer.
Can't tell from this distance. I'll try and close in to get an eye for it.
Don't
Say,
compromise your position.
hey, I'm like a close-up specialist. I can see if there's any on my end and try and get close. We don't want the guy with the plasma cannon wandering too close to them.
What weapon does Bear have?
It's like a big gun, right?
He has an RPG.
I hand my plasma cannon over to Lug.
What gun are you holding then? Where are you?
I have a.
Like an auto gun.
Yeah, because Bear has an RPG and then a las pistol or a las gun. Sorry.
I have a combat shotgun.
Oh,
Probably louder than a las gun.
they're all gonna be.
They're all loud.
Alright, so what distance do I think I'll have to make it to get a better visual?
You probably have to be within 30 feet, 30 meters actually, sorry. Well, it's low visibility, so probably like, what do you think? Have you shot at night?
Got a gun at night?
Mhm.
Yeah. How dark is it?
I mean, it's pretty
It's
dark.
like the middle of the night,
There's
right?
a lot of cloud cover. I mean, there
Is
is
there like are they
there is a
working with
moon.
lights?
No, because you guys are doing recon, so lights are off.
No, are they the people on the train? Like, do they have lights where they are?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
There's a couple floodlights up in the outpost.
yeah. So anything in the floodlights you could probably see pretty well, but anything like 5 feet past the floodlights, it's gonna look like nothing until you're like 20 feet away.
So I think you'd probably be able to see something within 30 meters, wouldn't you?
Sure. That sounds fair. Yeah.
At least bodily details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus, you have a scope, but it's not like anything crazy. Just actually, you don't have a scope. It's just a last time. Iron
It's a combat
sights.
shotgun.
Oh. Yeah, no scope. 360 no scope gainer.
Alright.
The Codmeres.
So I'm supposed to get up to like 30 meters, and right now I'm, 100?
So you're just advancing.
Yep.
Cool. Deco.
Deco.
Deco or Cassis?
No, Cassis. Gosh, I
No,
just
you're
want to call you Deco. Yeah, so you get up near the wall, the damaged, collapsed kind of wall of this little outpost,
Mhm.
and you see that there's just kind of destruction everywhere. Like, this place got jacked, and do you want to enter?
Do I see anyone around where it got jacked?
Mm-mm.
Do I see any cameras?
You
or
do see
anything like
sources
that?
of light.
Yeah.
Do an awareness test to see if you see cameras.
Come on. I have photo visors. Does that make it any better?
No, those take pictures.
Oh. 39. My perception. Crap, my perception's a 34. I don't think I see anything.
We'll see past, and because there are sources of light. You don't see any surveillance, and it really looks like all the guard towers got destroyed, which you kind of snickered to yourself a little bit, because that's like putting them at a horrible disadvantage as far as like looking outwards.
Right. And so I'm like right by the guard tower, right?
Mm-hmm. We're right by one of them.
Can I go in?
Into the guard tower?
Yeah.
Sure.
Is there a way I can climb up it, or is it like wrecked? Is it just wrecked from the point like if someone was defending like and they were on there, they would just die because there's no cover, or is it just broken like?
It was an enclosed. guard tower on the top,
Okay.
with like kind of ladders going up, and those were enclosed as well,
Okay.
but more protected up top. So yeah, you go into the guard tower, and right off the bat, like there's a dead frozen corpse at the foot of it.
I'm gonna check it for like tags or anything like that.
Local PDF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any more? Or is it just him?
Well, are you gonna go up the guard tower?
Yeah.
Yeah, as you go in, and so this guard tower, the top of it's missing,
Okay.
like it's just been blown up. And while you were outside, like there was debris and stuff everywhere and whatnot. But now you're starting to notice the bodies in the snow and stuff, and it looked like there was probably like 3 or 4 and a couple outside that had tried to make it to this location as cover, didn't make it.
I'm gonna report that one. Like, guys, I'm finding some bodies here, all dead from the little local guard force here.
Actually, looks like Flame killed. Flame was what killed him.
Yeah, it looks like they're all died. They're all killed from flamers. Flamers, okay, like flamer's like a pretty good weapon, right? Like, so from what we've seen, can we tell if these guys are armed just like a ragtag militia, or are they like kind of like basically like a military force? You know, are they as well weaponed as we are? You know?
Oh, these PDF officers?
No,
It just looks like what killed the there are bullet holes and stuff, but they're also they're burnt and then frozen.
Okay.
It actually looks old.
Yeah, like it's been a while.
Which is interesting because it was an emergency that you came up here.
I'm gonna say, hey, you guys, these bodies look like they've been here for a long time. What could I get? Can I see how long? Because I've been on the battlefield for a while. Could I guess?
Do you have a Medicaid?
Ooh. I do not have Medicaid.
Been here for at least 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But
when was the-
blind spot?
But when was the like? When did we get the emergency request? When did the emergency go off?
You left the same day.
Okay, so it hasn't been even like a day yet.
Shouldn't have been.
Yeah, but this is longer, obviously, than a day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They're like, hey, these bodies look like they've been here for a while. I mean, we just got the emergency broadcast like a day ago, or like today. But these guys have been dead longer than that.
Cool.
Yeah. Can I try and get like higher up a little bit?
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna see if I can see like any ammo depots or like anyone else.
Cool.
Yeah.
So as you're climbing, Gates chimes in, and Gates is like, "Hey, we're actually finding some bodies as well, similar details, Castus, and we have found kind of what looks to be a warehouse, and looks like kind of food storage, rations, and other mining gear. We're not finding too much in here, but there's also there are a couple guard patrols out, so we've ducked in here carefully. We're also making sure to cover our tracks, so I don't know if you're gonna be in the outpost. I would almost say cover your footprints, like brush them out.
Okay.
Yeah. You find yourself within 30 meters. Do an awareness test, and I will give you a +10.
I love cats' faces when they look like they're like little lions.
Chris 3.
Ooh.
Nice job.
Okay, well in that case, right off the bat, you're starting to notice there's a couple people, like this guy's got like a chitin plate actually on his forehead. Looks like kind of growing out a little bit underneath his like hood. Another person has some mutation on their arm. It looks like a claw, like a crab claw kind of thing going on. And when he turns around, you realize that's a third arm. He's got 2 normals and a crab arm. Someone else has a tail. bunch of them look like they have like kind of fangs. And there's actually this one dude. He's kind of larger and has kind of like a tentacle face.
Alright. I've got my visual. I'm like, okay.
I mean, he's got 4 arms too.
Yuck.
And he's like,
Me too. But yeah, I'll take this. Like, I'm like, okay, I got all the visual I need. I look around at like some of the things they're loading, and like see what other details I can get. But like, other than that, I'm gonna backtrack, maybe try and cover my trail for the first like 20 meters.
Bear follows. So you guys are retreating out.
Yeah, we need to get a smaller, at least a decent distance away, so that we can communicate what we found without worry of them hearing.
Perfect. Yeah. So Castus, you get to kind of at the top of this broken tower, and you're looking around, and it actually looks like several of the outer buildings were set fire to, and the structures collapsed on themselves. But you do see like smoke coming from a couple of the other buildings, but not like it's on fire or anything, but from
Warm fires.
warm fire kind of thing. And as you're perceiving that, you notice that there's two figures kind of walking near your guard tower, and they're walking towards the west side of the complex, which is where Sergeant Gates is.
I'm just gonna say, hey, we got two bogies en route to your location, Sergeant Gates. Can I make out any details like weapons or anything like that?
Yeah, they both have weapons, rifles, modified las guns, and you notice one of them has a tail, and the other both their legs are on the other one is reverse jointed.
Oh.
So wait, these are humanoid, but they have
Mutation.
got it.
I'd be like, yeah, the two. It looks like they have mutations. They got some modified looking las guns, so just look out.
Gates says, copy that. We will. Are you in a position to get more details of the complex?
Am I?
Yeah. So as you're looking around, like these guys are walking off, and you actually notice that one of the buildings that has this like smoke and stuff coming from it, there's a stack of crates to the side of it. Looks like you can climb those fairly easy, and peering through one of the open slot hatches on the side.
Okay.
And it's probably about 20 yards away.
I'm going to say, hey, I see a couple buildings that look like they're being used, but I'm pretty close to one of them. I'm just going to take a quick peek in. See what that's all about.
Gates is like, okay, well, you be careful, Castus. What are you doing?
I don't know. Sergeant Gates, what would you like me to do at this junction?
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask a question?
I'm not kidding.
I'm going to say, hey, I'm in that guard tower on the left side that's broken down. On the right side. I'm trying to go to this building over. It's like 20 yards from that guard tower.
So he's here.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Do you see any patrols or anything coming around there?
There is one over here. It looks like it's heading that way, but you think he has some time. But he has to be quick.
What do you think?
Okay, I'm gonna make it quick, but just let me know when I need to go, okay?
Copy that. Eagle Eye out.
Whoa.
Oh.
Cool nicknames, though.
That's pretty rad.
Pigeon's Eye. There's some on again.
What did you call
Davis is like,
Pigeon's
well, I'm obviously the crow's eye.
Crow's
Better than the crow's feet. Anyway.
We all laugh. I'm like, ha ha ha.
I'd be like, who's
The other guy turns around and goes, cool.
Alright,
Harold.
Hi.
So, she's having a little bit harder of a time with the Ogren's wounds. But he has 20 wounds back.
out of how many?
Out of 30. So he's still missing 10. So she's
Where? What happened to you guys?
she's like, that's the best I can do for now.
He's still not really conscious, though, is he? Or
No,
is...
not really.
I don't know what's that word to ask him. That's fine. I'm not sure what... How far away did they say the actual recon mission was from where we're landed? It's quite a ways, isn't it?
The outpost is probably a mile.
Oh,
And then the outcropping that they're at is also probably a mile. Like a little triangle.
I don't know if I should make it through this snow by myself.
You actually noticed Castus's, not Castus's, you noticed Chuchu's tattoos on his arms because she's got his shirt like pulled away and stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, he's covered in them now.
Yeah.
But you notice on his left breast he has several names and no, so you do see you see Castus' name on there. You see Attila. You see Sebastian.
Not Sebastian.
Or Sinbad.
Sinbad.
Yeah, you see Sinbad. You see Jemadar, and you see
What's the other one?
Taka's. What was her character?
Soko.
Soko. Yeah, you see Soko.
Oh, oh, yes.
It was Soko. Yeah, you see them, and it looks like almost like kind of a memorial tattoo.
That's right.
Because Chuchu
They've
thought
known each
Castus
other.
was dead.
I've known each other for a long time. No way he's gonna trust me. Even though his friend's evil.
There's only one way.
I'm,
Burn.
Seriously. His little face.
I'm holding it.
I wonder if I can. I wonder if I can do this thing with the camera.
His eyes.
I want to actually specifically try and get as much rest as possible. And see if I can.
Oh.
Yeah,
Forget about it.
I want to get as much rest as possible because I assume by the time they get back, they're going to need to sleep.
Camera's taking a little bit. That's a good idea.
So I'm going to just lay low, relax. I'm also going to, like, see if I can study more about the chaos symbol and see if I can figure out more about, like,
Ooh.
what is specifically, not like in a dark way, just more
No.
from
I
my
was
book.
just saying to see what's like
It's
alien.
just like
Yeah, like what exactly might be going on with him. Like if it's like, is this possession or is this worship or what exactly is going on with him? Based on
Satan
we'll see.
from the depths of depravity.
Yeah, like
Find out
could
next
he
time.
be?
Oh, sorry, Kitty.
Could he be just under some kind of control?
It's
Oh,
like,
Yeah.
no, nothing.
No, I'm just gonna take this time to relax, maybe sleep, and maybe get ready to
Just study that.
jump the cast. Please.
Oh,
But
don't
I
do that.
didn't say that.
Man, I hope the audio's okay. Like the video's cutting in and out is what it looks like. I don't know.
Good pictures. That's a good one.
It was just cute to see him sleeping, but then his little paw in your hand.
It's too much.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Okay, so yeah, you do those things, and all right, Mr. is Z. You're in a safe position.
Alright, we've gotten a solid visual on the people on the train. Seems like it's mainly composed of mutants of all types. I also got a better look at some other stuff, but over.
Cool.
Oh,
Thanks.
I'm gonna say one thing. I'm
Over.
gonna say, hey, because that alarm just went off today, that means either they don't know about it, and it's just going off,
Or they set it off.
well, yeah, or they set it off on purpose to try and get us to come here. So just be careful, because they might be expecting us. Now I'm gonna go run into this compound.
Good
Excuse?
luck. So yeah, you get to the crates.
I'm gonna stick my photo visor on. Does it just take pictures or is it a camera?
Camera.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna turn it on, and then I'm just gonna peek over, just slowly and quietly, see what there is to see.
Cool. So yeah, you peer in there, and xeno scum of all kinds are eating it. Are eating at the tables, and just devouring rations, and looks like most of them still have like weapons and stuff with them, but just some leaning against the wall, things like that. Like they're fairly relaxed.
Do I get a rough number of how many there are?
Probably around 30 to 60.
Yeah. All right, and then I'm slowly gonna get off.
Not even.
Even.
Okay. Yeah, you climb down just fine.
Dang it.
Oh man.
Cassius is a bit sad about it. But
I am a little bit, because in my mind I'm like, man, I could cover this whole building with explosives and then just set them all off to kill 60 mutants.
So as you're having that thought, you're kind of looking at the side of these crates, and there is explosive mining charges in these crates.
Fate. God's face. I'm gonna be really quiet. I'm just gonna whisper, like, I found 3 boxes of explosives in the building I'm in. That's up to 60. I'm gonna set these boxes in the building and set it off.
You all don't hear that transmission.
Nobody heard? I'm
Nobody
gonna
heard.
take that as permission.
Somebody said no.
So these boxes are pretty big, by the way, and they're really heavy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, it took like 2 to 3 people to push them off the train. It's similar boxes, right?
Were those
Are these the
mutants-
same trains?
Similar build, but different
Oh,
cargo.
it's like these
Well,
train
it's a
tracks
different
everywhere.
part of the plan.
Were those mutants all spread out, or were they bunched up in one spot?
No.
In the building, it was tightly packed.
Because
Good.
I'm a demolitions expert too. Because there's 3 boxes just right there. If I set all of those off, would that kill them all, or do I need to spread them out to get everyone?
Well, so the way that this building is set, you're sure that you could collapse the whole building, but as far as it goes, like the explosion, like you think it could potentially just like glance off. You know what I mean? It's like the building's kind of a natural show. Like it'll definitely boom and like go in and stuff, but you like the concussive blast is gonna go more out.
Okay. So it would.
It's like when you like cover like that. You know what I mean?
So it would be better to spread it out a little bit.
Or, get an opening going as far as with the building.
Get an opening going.
Blow the top off.
No, just like if you had a way of getting like some of those explosives in the building.
There's a tank.
You leave my tank out of this.
Nah.